Hello, welcome back once again. So in this series of video where I am going to discuss with you about very important around 1,000 comments what you can use in your terminal when you are working either on Linux or a Mac operating system or Windows or any operating system. So those terminal comment will be really helpful. So let's start. So I will try to share my, okay. So the first and very important comment which I want to discuss here is about manual. So this MAN, this is a short form of manual, and I want to see. So this manual comment is basically explain, or you can get some information about any comment which, like in this case, manual comment. So it's a general comment for manuals, and this basically display the online manual documentation page. And you can read some more details here. You can go through till the end, and you can find more details information about any comment, whatever we are going to discuss later. Okay, and when you are done, then you can just press Q. You can go out. Perfect. So the first comment, which I guess is very important when you first time trying to use or working on Linux or Mac operating system on the terminal, the first important thing is, or important command is pwd, print your working directory. It basically working as a GPS. Suppose you don't know where are you right now, in which directory are you right now, then this pwd basically printed the name of the directory. Like in my case, it is home directory using my username. Okay, perfect. So whenever you are lost, then you can just simply use pwd. Great. The second command is I want to see what I have, what content I have in this directory or my home directory. So I can just simply use ls. So this ls is basically printed here all the name of the directory and files I have in my home directory or in any directory, wherever you use this ls. But here you can see it's only so the name of this directory. But suppose you want to know more details about it. So you can use ls minus l. So this ls minus l command is basically print some more detailed information, like how many files you have here, and then also some information about this file. Like this D means it's a directory, and as a user, uh, basically it's me, I have right to read, write, and execute this file. So this basically give you more detailed information about, I'll discuss in details in next on video about this particularly, to know how it's what printed here. Then how many and some more information about who is the who had access to this, and also what is the size when it was last modified, and as it is directory, so it's also so the name of the directory. So you can find more information. But here, this ls minus l comment does not show some of the file or directory which is hidden. So to see those files, then you can use al. Now you can see what is the difference between the previous one. In the previous one, you don't show this kind of hidden files. But here also, now here you can see some of the hidden files also. So this basically, this comment will help you to know about the content of a specific directory. And if you want to know more about this, use a manual comment, ls. You can find out, you can just read or go through some of these what is detailing about this comment, and also whatever the option you have, right? I use this -a and then -l. So some of the option you can also read and find out the best option, whatever you are looking for when you are using this ls command. And when you're done, you can quit using q. Perfect. Now the next comment is, now you know whatever content you have and you want to create a directory here, right? Which is how you can create a directory. So to do that, there's a command called mk make directory dir, and let create one directory here, something Linux or commands, right? Okay, enter. Now once again, if I just press ls, I have to find my directory which I just created commands here. Okay, now now I want to go inside this directory. How I can go into this? So now where I am right now, in my home directory. So from the home directory, if I want to go to this command directory, so I will change directory, right? So there's a command called cd change directory to commands. I just press tab and commands. So I am now inside this command directory. Now I can press ls. It is an empty directory I have right now. Now I want to create a file here. Let's consider I want to create a readme file to write some of the information what I was just talking right now. So I can create here, I can use this command called touch. Using the touch command, I can open, or I can create a file that right here, uh, readme dot, let's consider text file. So what I did, I create a file called touch using this touch command readme.txt. Now I want to open this file. So, okay, let me just check ls. I have this file, this directory. Now to open any kind of file, either it will be like programming file, CPP file, Python file, text file, XML file, whatever kind of file, there are many ways we can open it. One of my favorite is I use to open usually on editor. There are many editor. One of them I make some like 5 or 6 video already to discuss about NeoVim, NVim, and I can open it. I can just do some software. So I just open it. It's an empty file, right? Okay. So this is just to show I can. So this is basically some advantage of NeoVim. You can look into in my channel. There are videos about NeoVim. Okay, so this is basically a tree which you can basically help to navigate, and it's very handy. It's really handy. I like it. Okay, and I can just simply open it, close it. Okay, now if I want to write something here, so I just type hello, I am oh, rather than here watching. For the YouTube channel. Okay, so I just simply write something. It doesn't matter what I write, but yeah. So you can just simply write using this and you can save it. And if you want to quit, type Q, or you can add double Q or quit simply. Okay, so this is one of the way you can read some file. But there is another way, not another. There is not one, there are many of them. One of them is called cat comment. I will discuss a very powerful comment. It has many different purposes of them. I'll discuss in details later. But one of the use of this command, you can read something here to just print whatever is there in this review file. Like hello, what I just wrote here. This another way is to use nano. This is also one of the editor, but it basically use this graphical interface, and you can read. There are many different options you can use, and if you want to quit, is Control Shift X. You can quit from here. Also, there are something called less readme. So this is also kind of one of the editor you can use for just to see whatever the comment here. Also, you can edit here, and you can quit. Then there is, suppose like if I just open once again this file, I can copy this file, paste it for let's consider 100 times. I mean, this is a long text file just to show. Okay. Okay. I save it and quit. Now, suppose I want to see only some of the starting lines. Okay. So I can use something called header. Let's see if 10 lines. Let me see. I guess it work. Yeah. So it only show the first 10 lines of this comment. Okay. In the beginning lines. And suppose you want to read only the last 10 lines, then you can use something called till minus, I think you have to minus here, and then readme text. If you use the till, you can just read only last 10 lines. Okay. So this is about head, till, nano, cat, nvim. It's some of the editor where you can read some file. Perfect. Where I am right now. Yeah. I show you how you can create a comment a directory. Now question is, I also show you how you can move change the directory. Let I want to remove some of the directory. I created, I said now let make one more once again directory here. For Linux, pwd ls. Okay, I have this in a directory, which is an empty one. I just created, and I want to delete this directory. Maybe I just make it by mistake, so I can delete it. See, there's no directory. But here you have to keep in mind that this is a empty directory. So then you can use this rmdir. But let me once again just create this directory. Oh no, sorry, not rm Linux directory. And if I go inside the Linux directory, let me create one more directory, comments, terminal. Okay. So now in this Linux directory, I have a directory called terminal. Now if I use this rmdir Linux, it's so this directory is not empty. So you cannot remove any directory which is not empty using this command rmdir. To do that, if you can use this one rm-rf and then Linux. But here you have to be very serious about this command rm-rf. If you use it, if you remove this directory or files, you cannot get it back because it is not stored in the trash bin. When you are sure that okay, this is a data I make by mistake or I don't want it anymore, then you can remove using rm-rf. Perfect. So let me create a directory once again. Okay. Okay. Now inside this directory terminal, let me create some file touch. I can create text1.txt. You can create many files using the same name, using this text file. Then text3.txt. Okay, you have a few files, text1, text 3 files. Now I want to copy this 3 file from this terminal directory to the command directory. How I can do this? I can do two way. Being in this directory right now, I can copy to this one in this way. CP. Let first copy one of them. I can just go back to the previous directory and here. You can see the text one is so this dot dot means this two dot means I go back to the previous directory. Let me just remind you once again, when I use this cd, if I want to go back to the home directory, I can use this tilde, then it will take me to the home directory. If I want to go back to the previous directory where I was here in this command terminal, or yeah, then I can use cd minus. Okay, great. Now I want to copy all this text file here on this directory inside terminal in this command directory. From this command cp, where I have to go, there is a terminal command directory, a terminal, then I have text. Okay, I have few text file. Sorry. No, no. Sorry, shift was open. And I want to copy all this one. So using this star, then I want to copy here in this command directory. And I can see, yeah, I have text one, text two, text three. So this is the way you can copy some of the file from different directories. So what we learn in today's videos, we learn about manual, how to read your manual, how you can read your manual, how you can use ls command to see what is the content in your directory. I also discuss about the terminal command, discuss about copy cp command, move command, and then create directory, remove directory. And in the next few videos, I will discuss in details about more commands, which will be really helpful for you. So for that, please stay tuned. And if you really like it, then I'll ask you to subscribe this channel. It will be really helpful because this is something I'm just doing because I like it. So thank you very much. See you in the next video on these terminal commands.